Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is going to be chapter 1051 of One Piece. The chapter begins with, it's 1051 of One Piece, the Shogun of Wano. Yeah, Momonosuke. Anyways, it starts with it starts where the last chapter left off. They're like, oh, that dragon wasn't Kaido, Lord Kaido. Oh, and then all the seven scabbards are walking out, and the people are talking about them, and they're like, oh, we must tell the people of Wano what happened. Oh, and then they're like, Kinemon walks out, and they're like, oh, he's alive. Oh my God! So the prophecy was true. And then they all slowly walk forward. This is gonna be one of the most impactful. I would say this is top 25 chapters in One Piece. 100%. I think the impact of this chapter is going to be immense and incredible. But we'll talk about that later. So that all happens. And then, so it goes around to the different parts of Wano. And they're all on a screen, and they're all from a Din Mushy projector thing. It's all going around, and people are talking, and they're like, oh, well, I thought the seven scabbards were all dead. Oh, we thought you all died 20 years ago. Lady Toki's prophecy was true. Because it came true. And, yeah. Which I find very interesting, because, they haven't seen... The people of Wano seem kind of like they don't understand what's going on at all. Like, they were all partying and drinking and stuff, and partying, and they didn't notice the giant skull muffin flying thing flying in the sky. They didn't notice Luffy. They didn't notice the cloud splitting. They didn't notice any of that. They didn't notice Big Mom falling into the ground. That's a little cap, in my opinion, if you ask me. There's no way none of them noticed anything happening. But I guess if you're under so much tyranny and terrible stuff, you wouldn't notice it happening. I don't know. Anyway, but you got Yamato. She shows up and she starts talking to all the Straw Hats, and they're all saying stuff like, "Oh," she says she's gonna join the crew, and her name is Kazuki Oden, which I think that needs to stop. I don't think she can join the crew if she thinks that she's Oden kind of thing. But maybe I'm wrong. But I want her to join, and I hope she joins. She's such a well-written, good character. They got Otama's little thing where they describe her weakness, and there's also a flashback later. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. But they talk about her and how her dongos work, and how there's a time limit of a month for the animals and stuff, and then that one chick's like her mom now. But let's get back to the Yamato. I think she brings a lot of notoriety, and she's Odin's, or she's not Odin. She's Kaido's kid. That's big. That's like if Katakuri joined the crew, my guys. That's like Katakuri joining the crew. You got Sanji's simping over her, and you got Brooke simping over her, and you got Robin who's like, oh yeah, but you got the goat himself, Jinbei, saying, yo, you gotta talk to our captain first, and then she's like, oh, that's fair. And Otama, it's good that she has a cap to her devil fruit, because I feel like her devil fruit power would be overpowered if it was put in the wrong hands. Because imagine, somebody who trains and, works on that fruit forever. Because she's, 8, isn't she? But works on that fruit forever and then, upgrades it or awakens it. And then it'd be pretty beastly fruit if you put in the wrong hands. I'm just saying. Oda's the GOAT. This chapter is so good. But the next part, you see Lord Momonosuke in silhouette, and he's talking heavy, dude. He's like, you guys, the festival will not end here. You guys will be, you have been liberated. You will be able to drink as much as you want to drink, that you'll be able to eat as much as you want to eat. The factories that have been polluting our great country will be destroyed. Into Atama's backstory, a little bit of a backstory, and her parents both dead, and then, her and Ace made those hats, but it doesn't have Ace in the backstory, but she's like making these hats, trying to sell them to people, and no one's buying them, and then someone buys one. The guy with the mask and the long nose, he buys one, and says that people are gonna come liberate Wano, and she's gonna be free. And then it cuts to what Luffy said, and Luffy's promised to her that he's gonna make it so she can eat as much as she wants to eat. He's gonna defeat Kaido, and then she starts sobbing, and Tanami, and crying, and so out of One Piece flashbacks that are really short like that, I think it's one of the better ones. It's better than a lot of them. I think this is better than Kaido's backstory. Yeah. It was really, really well done. And then it cuts back to Momonosuke. Momonosuke's holding up his sword, and he's saying, I've met a bunch of strong, powerful people. I made an alliance, the Mink, Samurai, Ninja, Pirate Alliance, and we took out Kaido and Orochi. They're gone for good. And then it like pans to a bunch of different people, and you got Kid and Law there, and Kid's like, you weren't a part of our alliance, and Law's just sitting there, and then it says some people have sacrificed many things to get here, and bro, and let me say, Momonosuke has turned into a freaking Chad, my guys. He had his Chad formation. He's done it. He's talking deep right now, And Momonosuke turns to Kinemon, and he's like, I ran out of stuff to say. And he's like, just fake it till you make it. Which is my favorite little panel in this arc. Then we get the reveal of what Momonosuke looked like because of the whole he got older thing. And he's like, my father gave me this name. And it means so much to him. And he's like, then his speech is basically over. And then the narrator comes on and says, this is the birth of the new Shogun of Wano, one of the greatest shoguns to ever be, Kazuki Momonosuke. And I gotta say, this chapter, I said it before, this chapter is a 10 out of 10 banger. I know I'm probably going to be one of the only few people who thinks this is a 10 out of 10. But, like, so much stuff happened in this chapter. So much quality, so much... Oda got in his Duffy, dude. And like, the reveal of Momonosuke, like, for a chapter with no, like, combat, no, like, lore dumps, this is goated. This is goated. And that's going to do it for this episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.